When we face adversity and become unmotivated, it is difficult to motivate others to act. Our next speaker shares how he was able to transform a personal crisis into a new way of thinking and living that enhances motivation and success in all facets of life. With 3 court-of-the-table honors, here is 17-year MDRT member Eugene Bozzi.
Hello, everyone. I am honored to be here today to share some thoughts and ideas with you. Our business is unique in the fact that we are directly compensated relative to our ability to motivate others into taking action. But how can we inspire others when we ourselves may not be motivated due to major strife and difficulties that may be occurring in our lives? My story involves recent challenges I've experienced and how I've been dealing with them. They may be similar to hardships many of you are experiencing now or have done so in the past. Challenges such as being there for parents or other loved ones through times of grave illness, or perhaps assisting with end-of-life caring. Or maybe even you yourself have gone through or experienced health issues. And of course, we all felt the effects of the world pandemic not that long ago. All of these things occurred in my life and within a successive period of time, all while still having the demands of a young family and the challenges of a growing practice. During this time, however, I was able to push through and emerge to a point I would have never otherwise thought possible to achieve under those circumstances. I was able to have continued success and growth in my business while still being there and present for my family. I knew, however, that things had to be handled differently, right? That I had to take on a new approach. So I implemented the 5 A's of dealing with adversity. And the first A is to accept. Fully recognizing and acknowledging the facts of a situation without judgment, keeping us from asking, why is this happening, and so on. Full acceptance allows us to break free from thoughts of guilt or unfairness, allowing us to properly deal with the matter, leaving us to the next A, which is to ask for help. I sometimes forget to do this. I think I can handle everything myself, but I can't, right? So I ask for help. For me, my first ask is that of my higher power. But of course, it doesn't stop there. I ask for help from my wife, my family, my business partners, colleagues, teammates, and value the trusted team we have in place. I could not thrive in business without the help of my business partners. And the third A is to affirm. I ask myself, what do I want to have happen during all of this? And why is it important to me? And what am I prepared to do? So I made a list of affirmations, and I said them out loud every day, multiple times a day. And I still do. And I know we've heard this before, right? But I'm here to tell you that it works for me. And when you say these affirmations, you start to get ideas, which is important that you follow the next A, which is to act. You have to take action. Action is the engine that drives it all. But I realize when you're going through extreme adversity, sometimes it's enough just to get through the day. And that's okay. For some days. Because when you're caught in the storm, it's most important that you take full on, stay in the moment, stay focused, and hang in there. Make the most and take consistent action. And for me, the fifth A, the A that colors it all and brings it all to life, is to appreciate. I started to appreciate all the good things that were happening. And then more positive things opened up. And some may say to even appreciate the very thing that's causing you the adversity. Because when we look back in our lives, when we experience the greatest personal growth is when we were faced with true hardship and then overcame. And what really brought this home for me was when I would be in the hospital, in the waiting room, waiting to receive treatments, but there would be young children there doing the same, but they would be off laughing and playing. And it reminded me the importance of appreciation and the value of not only living in the moment, but embracing it and making the very most of each one. Thank you.